Lee. There are two types of people in the world, those who make excuses and those who make history. Today we will meet a woman who went from a small town called Compton to becoming the greatest tennis player of all time. But before we begin, just a quick reminder, the greatest stories always start with the greatest hook. Little Serena was born on September 26, 1981, in Saginaw, Michigan, but she grew up in Compton, California. And anyone who knows anything about Compton knows it's one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in America. It's where the infamous rapper Eazy-E is from. It's where the police force was completely corrupt. It's where gang violence was so common that even the basketball courts were divided into different territories. But despite growing up in such a rough neighborhood, Serena had big dreams. She wanted to become a professional tennis player. But there was one huge problem. You see, Serena's family wasn't exactly well off. In fact, they were so poor that most days they didn't have enough money to buy food. So, how could Serena possibly become a tennis player when she couldn't even afford a racket? Well, she did what any resourceful kid would do. She stole one. That's right. When Serena was just 4 years old, she and her sister Venus snuck into a public tennis court and stole a racket. They then practiced with it in secret, until one day they were spotted by a tennis coach named Rick Matchy. He was immediately impressed by their natural talent and offered to train them for free. From the moment Serena picked up a tennis racket, she was a natural. She was fearless. And by the age of 10, she was already ranked #1 in the nation in her age group. But even though Serena was a natural on the court, she still faced a lot of challenges. For one thing, she was an African American. And back in the 90s, there weren't many successful black tennis players. In fact, there had only ever been one black player to win a Grand Slam singles title. Her name was Althea Gibson, and Serena wanted to be the second. But even if Serena had overcome all the racial barriers, she still had to deal with the fact that she was poor. She didn't have the money to buy new clothes or shoes or even food. But instead of letting her situation get her down, Serena used it as motivation to succeed. She knew that she didn't have a choice. If she wanted to become a professional tennis player, she had to work harder than everyone else, and she did. At the age of 14, Serena turned professional. 2 years later, she won her first Grand Slam title. And the rest, as they say, is history. Today, Serena Williams is widely regarded as one of the greatest tennis players of all time. She has won 23 Grand Slam titles, 4 Olympic gold medals, and has been ranked #1 in the world for a record 319 weeks. Now, if you're wondering why I told you all this, it's because Serena's story is a perfect example of how anyone can achieve their dreams if they set their mind to it. It doesn't matter where you're from, what race you are, or how poor you are. What matters is that you have a dream and you work hard to achieve it. So next time someone tells you that your dreams are too big, or that you're really not good enough, just remember the story of Serena Williams and how she went from a poor girl who stole tennis rackets to becoming the greatest tennis player of all time. And now it's time for you to become the greatest version of yourself. We'll end today's inspiring story with a nice lesson and a question. The lesson is that everything good in life comes from hard work and discipline. Nothing worthwhile comes easy. It's easy to complain about the cards you've been dealt in life, but it's much harder to make something of yourself despite the challenges you face. Serena didn't have a silver spoon in her mouth, but she worked hard to achieve her dreams. She was disciplined and focused, and that's what allowed her to become the greatest tennis player of all time. Now, I want you to answer the following question in the comments section below. How can you apply this lesson to your own life? What challenges are you facing, and how can you use them to motivate you to succeed? Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.